It's Pete. Okay, what we said we was going to do today is to have a look at creating a festive collage. Now to do that, we're going to use a couple of apps. We're going to use Google Photos, Google Chrome, Google Slides, and we may dive into Google Drive as well. So the first thing we're going to do is to launch Google Chrome. And Google Chrome, as you can see, I've got set to go to my Google home page. And as you can see, I'm signed in because you can see the little picture of myself up in the top right hand corner there. Across at the other, in the left hand corner, you can see where it says all and images. So we're interested in looking for images because we need some pictures before we can start to build a collage. So I've clicked onto images. And the next thing we need to do is to make sure that they're images that we can actually use. So to do that, what I need to do is to go into settings, advanced search, and then I can type in the words that I want to search for. So I'm going to search for Christmas, and then as I scroll down the page a little bit, we can come down to where it says usage rights. And what we want to do in usage rights is to choose Creative Commons. And what that does, it means that we can actually use the images for our own purpose, but we can't use them to sell or to distribute in any wide ranging area at all. So I'm just going to click on advanced search, and here it's going to come back with a range of Christmas images that we could actually use. So the first thing I'm going to do here is I'm going to click onto clip art, and then we can actually start to find images that we can actually use. So I think we'll have a snowman. Well, these are actually things that are for sale. So let's move down a little bit. So we've got here a Christmas tree. So I'm going to take this Christmas tree here. So hold my finger down on the image and then click on download the image. And that's downloaded the image ready for me to actually use. Let's see if there's anything else I quite like the look of. Oh, we'll have a... I'm going to ignore those with the checkered backgrounds because they don't work very well in Google at the moment. Off a laptop, off a tablet. They do work in off a laptop, but not on a tablet. I'm going to take the Christmas clip art, so I've clicked onto this one, and I'm going to download that image. Let's have the reindeer. Click on the reindeer and download the image. Is there anything else I particularly want? Oh, that looks quite nice. So I'm going to take the three little elves, gnomes or pixies or whatever they are, and download the image. So I've now downloaded a few images. Obviously you could carry on looking and finding all sorts of other bits and pieces that you actually wanted to use and create anything that you actually want. So I'm going to click on the circle at the bottom of the screen there to come back here. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go into photos, and hopefully what's happened is that those photos have now been uploaded and are available for me to use inside of my my designs. Now if I can't see them, what I can do is come to on device and make sure that my downloaded images are available, and it appears that I've only downloaded 2 of those images that I wanted. So I'd need to go back and check and get some more images. So let's go back onto here. Let's click back onto the circle, back onto Chrome, and let's see if we can download another one just to make sure everything's working. Well, I'll take that Christmas hat. Yes, download. Oops, download. There we go. I'll take that Christmas hat, download that image, download. Yep, so that download is complete. So once again, I'm going to click on the circle at the bottom. Let's go back into photos, back onto download, and I've got a few more of the images have actually come through. Okay, that will do for me for now. Click on the circle at the bottom, and this time I'm going to go into Google Slides, and I'm going to create a new slide by going onto the little plus sign in the corner, and then I'm going to click on a new presentation. Here's my new presentation. Well, I don't want this box here, so I've clicked onto the box and I'm just going to click on delete. And the same with this one here, clicked onto it and delete. So I've now got myself a nice clean white page for me to work on. I'm now going to click on the plus sign at the top there, and I'm going to insert an image from Photos. And the first image I'm going to insert is the Christmas tree. So I've clicked onto the Christmas tree and it's brought the Christmas tree in. Now by holding my finger down, I can move that tree to anywhere that I want. And there it is. I'm now moving that tree around, resizing it, reshaping it to get to be the Christmas tree that I want. I'm going to click on the plus sign again, insert an image from Photos. And then this time I'm going to choose the reindeer. So I've chosen the reindeer. Now the reindeer is facing the wrong way, so I'm going to flip it over. There we go. And my little reindeer is going to sit down in the bottom corner here. And then finally I'm going to go and click on the plus sign again, insert an image from Photos. And then I'm going to use the image of the holly. And I'm going to put that up in this corner. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the top of the image. Can you see the little circle at the top there? If I hold that, I can spin the holly around a little bit. So I'm going to move that and put that up there. I'll tell you what, I'm going to do that again because I want to use the same image at the other side. So I'm going to press the plus sign, insert the image from Photos, pick up the holly again. I'm going to drag it down, pick it up at the corner, move it around like that, stick that up in that corner. I think I need to move my Christmas tree across a little bit. And there, as you can see, I've now built myself something that looks a little bit festive. And as you can also tell, I'm not allowed to do design work of any description. The final thing I'm going to do is add some text. So I'm going to go to plus, some text. And then here I can type in anything I want. So I'm going to type in Merry Christmas. Or I'm going to stick a snowman at the end as well. And then what I can do is I can change the shape of that box and move that box around a little bit. And then I'm going to highlight the text, including the snowman, and change it from size 14 all the way up to 60. And I'm going to change the font from Arial to Caveat. And let's have a look and see what our slide looks like now. Oh well, my text has gone all over the place, so let's change where the text is. Let's make it like move across a little bit. There we go. And then I'm going to click onto the button there that will allow me to center the text. And there I've now got a Merry Christmas collage. Okay, now obviously if people have got artistic ability, then that would make life a lot easier. There's nothing to stop me from putting pictures of people in. So I could click on an image from Photos. Let's see if I can find a picture. Let's search for an image of me. Get the impression I might have done this before. And there we go, that's a picture of me when I was a baby. And that just nicely wraps up that particular Merry Christmas slide. Okay, the final thing that we're going to do is we're going to save that slide. So to save the slide, I'm going to click on my three dots in the corner and it says Share and Export. And it's Save As. And I'm going to save it as a PNG. So that saves it as a graphic slide. So I can click on OK. And as you can see, it saves it into my drive. I'm not going to call it Untitled Presentation. I'm going to call it Christmas 1. And there it is. That's all ready to be saved now. So if I can just get rid of this keyboard. And save. And there it is. If I now go onto my into my Google Drive, there I have my Christmas 1 presentation, photograph, image, that I can then email to people, get it printed at the chemist or whatever. Printed at the chemist, that shows my age, doesn't it? Get it printed at the supermarket as a photograph, stick it onto the front of a card, and I can disappoint an awful lot of people very quickly with that information. Okay, I hope that helps. I look forward to talking to you again. Cheers then. Bye.